Hello, my friends. My name is Mr. Phill, and I'm your children's librarian coming to you from the Stetson branch of the New Haven Free Public Library. And we have a great craft for you today, a little art project for this fall going into winter season. And today we will be making little hedgehogs who could go into their little hibernating nests and prepare for the cold winter season. So let me show you the steps and the materials you'll need to make this little craft of your own. Please join me. Here's what you'll need: a brown piece of paper, a maroon or tan piece of paper, a piece of paper for your background. This one kind of looks like a sunset. A brown crayon, a black crayon, a stapler, a paper plate, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick or a bottle of glue if that's what you have at home. And a plastic cup. You can use a plastic cup, you could use a lotion bottle, a vase, anything round you may have at home. If your hands are large, you might want to use the top of the plastic cup. If a little smaller, you could use the bottom of the plastic cup. But one more important material you will need in making your hedgehog craft. So the first thing you'll want to do is create the spines of your hedgehog, and we're going to do this by getting our brown piece of paper, and we're going to put our hand right down here, and we can make it nice and close to this edge, the bottom of our hand close to this edge, and spread your fingers wide, just like that. Now you could take your crayon and just trace. So we're going to trace our hand right like this, going all the way around. All those wide fingers, looping through, and back again. And you could see these are going to be the little spines of our hedgehog. For step 2, we're going to need our scissors. And you could do this at home if you have your child safety scissors, or if you have your little metal scissors, you may want your parents' help with this. So we're going to take our outline and pick up our paper, and we're just going to cut that little hand shape out. And I have a great big hand, so this may take me a little longer. We're just going around those edges, and it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just getting crafty. This is just our little home craft. And trace around all those fingers, or our hedgehog spines. There we go. A little maneuvering. And coming around again. And looping through. Very good. And coming back through again. This is already turning out to be a great looking hedgehog. And there you have it. I could round out this little piece here. There we are. And just like that, there's our hand, and there's the spines for our hedgehog. And if you want a cleaner look, you can always just flip it over, but it's up to you. It's fun either way. For our next step, with the spines all cut out, we want to create a little body to go in the middle, right here in the circumference of our hand. And so that's where we'll grab our maroon paper or tan paper, and then we'll want to grab our cup. Now I have a large hand. I might want to use, that looks about good, the larger end of this cup. If you have a plastic cup at home, or you could use a lotion jar, whatever you have that's round. If your hand's a little smaller, you might want to use the other side. Or you could find anything that's round to trace. So let's take our spines, and we'll set that up here. And then we'll come over here with our paper, and we need our crayon once more. Now with this cardstock, for my paper, there's color on one side and it's white on the other. If you're using construction paper, you'll have color on either side, like with our little spine here. And for a little cleaner look, I could flip this over and then trace my cup. And of course it doesn't matter. Let your lines show if you like. We make that nice and big. Trace all the way around. And we have our great circle. This is going to be the body of our little hedgehog. And then we grab our scissors again. And with your parents' help, or if you have your safety scissors and you'd like to cut, or with parental supervision, you could just cut out this little circle. And this is going to be the body of our hedgehog. We just come all the way around. Just like that. And voila, there's our hedgehog body. And as you can see, that's a pretty good fit. Looking great already. Now we want to attach this little body to our hedgehog. So here, this is where we need our glue stick. Or if you have more liquid glue at home, whatever you have at home, whatever little child-shaped glue you have, that it will work. So we're going to take our glue stick and apply it to the back, apply our glue to the back of this little body. That looks pretty good. Put that cat back on and flip it over. Place it right in the center of where your hand is, right where the palm of your hand would be. And press down. Give it a nice firm press. There we go, and a little pat and smooth it out. And now you could see that's attached. Excellent. Now we want to take our crayon, our black crayon, and we're going to create a little face. So we could do one eye, just like that. 2 eyes. Make a nose. Very cute. And how about a little hedgehog smile? And then you could also add these little triangular shapes going towards the body, just like that. Or almost like little U's that go towards the face. And those are for little paws. And you could do it down here too. Little tiny U's, they look like the letter U, for little feet. So we have little paws all around. And there's our little curled up hedgehog. Just like that. Next, we want to take our paper plate. So we're going to take our paper plate right here, and we're going to fold it in half. And if it gives you a little trouble, you could just put your thumb here in the center and give it a gentle little push, and it should curve. And then we're going to bring these 2 ends together to make a little paper plate sandwich. And then give it a little pinch in the middle. And then you could pinch, pinch, pinch that whole end of the plate. And again, if it gets a little stuck, push in with your finger. And pinch, 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 pinch. Good pinches. Now we'll only need half of the plate for this craft. So we're going to grab our scissors, like so. Again, with parents' help or supervision. And we're going to cut right down that line. Pick it up and cut, 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 cut. Wonderful! So we could set one piece aside. And with this piece, we're going to color it in with our brown crayon. And that's it. We'll color that plate until it's all full of color with our beautiful brown crayon, just like that. And you can get that plate nice and full of color. And just like that. Now for this step, we want our background paper, and for this, I used scrapbook paper because it has all these fun designs. And this kind of looks like a sunset coming down in our background, but you could use whatever paper you have. You could use construction paper or anything you have at home. And here we want to take, this will be our little burrow underground. We need our little paper that we colored, and we also need our stapler. So here we're just going to staple the bottom of our plate onto our paper, just the bottom, and we're going to leave the top for our little hibernating hedgehog to slip into. So we'll take our papers, and we may need parents' help for this, or you could do it together. It's really fun. And we're going to press down. It's very satisfying. All the way around the bottom of our little paper. You could also use glue for this if you'd like, or tape. And voila, there we go. We have our little burrow in the ground. And now with hedgehogs, they'll use little grass or leaves or whatever they gather. So if you have your crayons, you could color that in here as well, with greens and oranges, and make it nice and cozy for your hibernating hedgehog. And there you have it, our little hedgehog who could go into their little burrow and hibernate for the winter season. Now a really fun idea would be to take some dried leaves or any leaves that have fallen from the trees and glue them on to your hedgehog's little hibernating nest. And you could also draw some green grasses or yellow grasses to make that nice and cozy for your hedgehog. And you could take your brown crayon and color in a big brown tree right at the base of your little hedgehog's hibernation nest. Now, this would also be really fun to pair this craft with Hibernation Station, written by Michelle Meadows and illustrated by Kurt Cyrus. So you could pair your craft and your story time together. I hope you've enjoyed making your little hibernating hedgehog craft, and we'll see you real soon. Of course, we have so many great STEAM videos, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, all available to you on our website at nhfpl.org. And look forward to seeing many more crafts and STEM activities. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Our thanks to Artsy Mama, and also Simple Everyday Mom, especially for those great handprints as hedgehog spines. Until we see you again, happy crafting.